get ready for the action, because we are diving straight into the recruiting hot seat. The Michigan Wolverines need to watch Charles Britton closely because this three-star wide receiver has just put on an incredible performance at the Under Armour Ohio Regional. We're breaking down everything we know about how this overlooked Michigan target is poised to make a huge impact, and whether he's going to lock down that spot in Ann Arbor.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we shift focus to the quarterback room as Bryce Underwood enters his highly anticipated sophomore year. We break down the incredible potential and the growing pains of the #1 overall recruit, looking at how he's improving his decision-making and footwork under head coach Kyle Whittingham, and what his outlook looks like for the 2026 season. Now, let's talk defense. Michigan has made a key addition to bolster their secondary with the signing of Memphis transfer Chris Bracy. We examine how this versatile safety fits into the Wolverines' formidable 91.6 run defense, and what his unique ability to stop the run and defend the pass means for the team's overall scheme. And finally, we head to Pittsburgh, where the offensive line is making moves. The Steelers have just signed former Michigan Wolverines center Greg Crippen after an impressive rookie minicamp tryout, adding veteran experience to their line. Stay with us to find out more about this major signing and what it means for the Steelers' season. Michigan Wolverines are closely watching three-star wide receiver Charles Britton whose standout performance at the Under Armour Ohio Regional has significantly raised his profile. Britton was recognized as the best overall performer during the regional event, signaling a potential surge in his recruiting visibility. According to 247 Sports Composite, Britton is ranked number 13 in Michigan, the number 95 wide receiver nationally, and the number 795 overall recruit nationally. He currently holds 35 official offers, with Michigan and Missouri appearing to be his top destinations. Britton has an official visit scheduled with Missouri on June 5th, followed by a visit to Ann Arbor on June 19th. Kyle Whittingham and his staff are reportedly under pressure to secure the prospect. While other teams could potentially emerge to challenge Michigan or Missouri for Britton's three-star services, the current momentum suggests Michigan holds the advantage, particularly given the in-state factor. Although Missouri recruits well under Elijah Drinkwitz, Michigan's ability to secure the commitment remains key. The performance at the regional event underscores how prospects like Britton can gain significant traction. While the season remains a transitional period for the program, Michigan needs to align quickly with its staff to capitalize on this opportunity. The team is currently positioned to close the deal with Britton, though the timing of his visits to both schools could influence his decision-making process. Bryce Underwood enters a highly anticipated sophomore season as the starting quarterback for Michigan football, marking a critical juncture in his development. Underwood arrived as the #1 overall recruit and became the youngest starting quarterback in Michigan history. His freshman campaign was characterized by flashes of exceptional potential, juxtaposed with significant inconsistencies. On the positive side, Underwood achieved notable milestones, including breaking a school freshman record with 251 passing yards in his Michigan debut, demonstrating dual-threat capability with 6 rushing touchdowns, and ranking among the Big Ten's elite with 12 yards per completion. However, inexperience led to growing pains. Underwood struggled with execution, recording a subpar 60.3% passing rate alongside 11 turnovers and several sloppy plays. Despite the freshman struggles, Underwood possesses the physical tools and talent necessary for significant improvement. The key areas for his sophomore year focus are elevating decision-making, increasing efficiency, and refining his footwork to unlock his full potential. Despite off-season uncertainty, Underwood has reaffirmed his commitment to the program, signaling a desire to take his game to the next level. The expectation is that with a new coaching staff and an offense tailored to his strengths, he will exhibit greater comfort, confidence, and control. First-year head coach Kyle Whittingham has acknowledged positive progress, stating, "I think he's really improved overall. His footwork is better and he's been making better decisions. He's still a work in progress, as is the whole team, but Bryce is definitely taking steps forward." Whittingham specifically praised Underwood's work ethic in addressing sloppy footwork and improving his ability to diagnose defenses. The outlook for Underwood's 2026 campaign is promising, contingent upon his ability to rectify his flaws and translate off-season work into tangible on-field production. Whether he achieves his potential as an electric quarterback remains to be seen. Michigan has bolstered its secondary depth with the addition of Memphis transfer safety Chris Bracy, aiming to strengthen the unit following losses to the transfer portal. Bracy joins Ann Arbor after playing 2 seasons at UAB and most recently at Memphis, and he holds 2 seasons of eligibility remaining at Michigan. While positioned in the deep part of the secondary, the 61 safety is noted for his versatility, particularly his ability to disrupt opposing running plays. This move comes as Michigan enters the season with a formidable run defense, ranked 17th in college football last year by Pro Football Focus with a 91.6 grade, allowing just over 111 yards per game on the ground, 6th in the Big Ten. When questioned about his primary strength, stopping the run or defending the pass, Bracy stated he is improving in both areas. "I would like to say I'm just getting better at both," he commented, adding that while his statistics might suggest a run game, he places a significant emphasis on perfecting his coverage skills. Despite losing several players to the portal, Michigan maintains a solid safety core. With Rod Moore as the presumed starter, the team has 4 players they feel can start the upcoming season: Bracy, Mason Curtis, and Jordan Young. Bracy's previous performance highlights his impact, recording 9.5 tackles for loss last season and 17 run stops, placing him among the top safeties against the run. The defensive scheme is expected to remain robust, with John Henry Daly joining the edge rushers and interior linemen like Eno Etta and Trey Pierce plugging gaps. Defensive coordinator Jay Hill is positioned to utilize safeties like Bracy as strategic elements in the defense, reinforcing Michigan's expected strength against the run. The Pittsburgh Steelers have bolstered their offensive line depth following the rookie minicamp tryouts by signing former Michigan Wolverines center Greg Crippen. The move signals continued activity on the team's offensive unit this offseason. Crippen, who started all 13 games for the Wolverines last season and featured in 41 games during his collegiate tenure, brings significant experience, including a national championship win with the team in 2023. He was recognized as an All-Big Ten honorable mention in 2025 and posted a 5.03 relative athletic score during the pre-draft evaluation. The addition comes as the Steelers already feature established talent at center, with starter Zach Frazier noted as being among the league's elite at the position, and backup Ryan McCollum securing another season alongside him. Furthermore, Pittsburgh strengthened its front line by signing former Cowboys offensive lineman Brock Hoffman in free agency, bringing additional positional experience. Crippen is expected to compete for a spot on the 53-man roster during summer training camp after reportedly making an impressive showing at the rookie minicamp. In a related move, the Steelers released offensive tackle Sato Alamia, a 6th-round pick from the Seattle Seahawks who had previously signed a futures deal with the team in January. The acquisitions underscore the Steelers' ongoing strategy to refresh and strengthen their offensive personnel.